Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got a sick video today. We're going to be installing a 13,500 pound winch on our Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. And this winch is an OPENROAD 13,500 pound winch. I'm going to get the box open so y'all can take a look. We're going to do a quick install video so you can see how it goes on and a test. We're going to see how this thing pulls. Check it out. Alright guys, we got the OPENROAD Panther Series 3S with 6.6 horsepower. Let's get to the install.
Invincible.
Alright guys, so this portion of the winch, I'm going to show you the winch, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use this big tree to preload the winch, which is what you need to do prior to actually using it out on the trail, okay? They do give directions in there. We're going to spool it out. It needs to be basically re-spooled under its own tension, about 500 pounds of tension. So whatever you need to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach to the tree and I'm going to have the Jeep pull itself. So we got that winch installed. Nice looking. Just got it attached up here. Sits in there really nice. Nice looking winch, looks great from the front. Here in Virginia, I'm gonna get you can do one where the license plate flips down over this. I'm actually gonna do one that fits up here on the bolts and kind of comes down. For the spool, you're gonna want a pair of gloves and a shackle or a tree saver. I don't have a tree saver. That tree is really, really big, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much, but we're gonna just pull ourselves this way and we're gonna pull ourselves under the Jeep's tension. I'm gonna go ahead and hyperlapse this so you can see what I'm doing. All right, y'all, so I'm just about done preloading. The Jeep is plenty heavy enough to meet the 500-pound requirement. I just attached it to a tree. I'm gonna go as close as I can to this, and then I'm gonna wind it back in and put it back up here before our first use with the winch. You gotta make sure to do this when it's all the way extended like you've seen in the video. Make sure there's 5 wraps around the drum. Before, as you're pulling it out, make sure you re-spool it. There's 5 wraps around the drum before you initiate this test. I don't have a tree saver, but as you can see here, this is holding strong. I'm using a soft shackle around the tree not to damage it here. This tree is plenty strong to pull the Jeep on the flat ground here, and then we're going to be testing it here soon up at the beach, and hopefully we can find some people to pull out, and I'm gonna probably end up getting myself stuck eventually, and we're gonna get this sucker to pull us out. It's 13,500 pounds, and it's doing a great job. I just wanted to add a note here. While I was spooling this up, it did a great job actually going even on the spool. There was no buildup, and which sometimes you have to worry about buildup. If it gets built up in one area, you have to pull it out and redo it. But the OPENROAD winch did a fantastic job, and I wasn't even straight on to the target or anything like that, so I kind of just maneuvered my way as easy as I could. So it's doing a great job. Let's finish this up. All right, guys, we got the Jeep stuck here. We're gonna work on pulling this up this angle. Kind of hard to see. It's completely stuck. We got a lip here. So we're gonna go ahead and release this winch, and we're gonna pull it up. So we're gonna spin this. Hey Dave, can you take the camera? And then just film what we're doing. Hook that up. We're gonna go tighten it up here. All right, so we got it. We're gonna tighten it up. And this is a synthetic line. We're just gonna let this pull it up on its own power. So let's see how it does. Easy day, guys. OPENROAD, 13,500 pound winch. Pulled it straight up this hill.
back tire sunk in the sand. Easy install, easy operation with the remote. Check them out. Open road, 13,500 pound winch. Appreciate it.
About a 4-foot hill.
Hey everybody, so wrapping up with the winch series, this winch right over here is a great bang for your buck. It's gonna help you in any of those situations like you've seen in the sand. That sand hill, it's hard to capture angles in a video, but that was about a 4-foot hill. I sunk, the rear tire sunk in 2-wheel drive. I was messing with the traction control, and we hooked up to another vehicle as a tow point because there's not many trees out there, and it did phenomenal. And let me tell you, pulling uphill sunk rear tires with a ledge in the sand is a lot of resistance. Those tires were running about 15 psi, so I mean, you got a heavy Jeep pulling up a hill in the sand, so a ton of resistance, and it still did phenomenal. So go check these guys out at OPENROAD 4-wheel drive. They have a couple different winch series that you can check out. That one specifically is a 13,500 pounder, and it is worth every penny. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed our winch series. This is an awesome winch, looks great on the JL. Go check them out.